Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. My name is Katie. I am an energetics and mindset coach. So I can help you learn to embody your energetic gifts and also build a positive, empowering mindset so that you can find more balance in life and in business. So I can also help you build the confidence you need to level up, expand and share your gifts so that you can achieve the success you want in a way that feels absolutely delightful, aligned and authentic. Two of my favorite tools for using in my coaching practice are human design and tarot therapy. So every week I deliver a weekly energy report for each of the 5 human design energy types. The energy report includes a general theme for the collective for the week ahead based on the solar transit through the gates of your human design chart. And it also includes a tarot reading for each of the 5 energy types. If you don't know your human design energy type at the moment, no problem at all. Submit the Discover Your Human Design Energy Type form. There is a link below this video. You can put in your birth details and I will get back to you with your human design chart details. I also go live every week on Monday nights at 5:30 p.m. Australian Western Standard Time, doing live tarot readings both for the human design energy types and also do personal readings. So if you want to get some free tarot readings, head over to @LevelUpWithKatieB on Monday night at 5:30 p.m. Australian Western Standard Time. This week, I am also super chuffed to be able to offer you a $111 discount to Goal Getters, which is my 3-month group coaching program designed to help female entrepreneurs accelerate into 2023. So this is going to be perfect for you if you are ready to find more balance in your business and in life in 2023. If you really want to experience the bliss of achieving your goals without feeling like you have to punish yourself to do so, Goal Getters is going to be perfect for you. If you're sick of creating new intentions for your business that never really get off the ground, they kind of fizzle out before you even get an opportunity to get started, then Goal Getters is for you. And if you are frustrated or because you've got so many courses that you've kind of signed up for, self-paced courses that you just don't seem to get around to doing, you feel like you've wasted a lot of time and money on that, then Goal Getters is for you. This is going to be a space where you're going to learn how to embody your energetic blueprint so that you can thrive. You're going to build a more healthy, positive mindset to help you build the confidence you want to expand in your business in the way that feels really aligned and authentic to you. And you're also going to be in an incredible group of like-minded, supportive women who are there to cheer you on, support you and guide you throughout the whole process as well. So if you want to learn more about Goal Getters, you can check out, there's a link below this video. You can find out more information there and or you can register there as well. So if you want to join, you can join today for $333. After the 9th of January, it goes up to $444, but there is always a payment plan option as well if you would like to take that. And all that information is available through the link below this video. So without further ado, let's get into the energy report for the week ahead, so from the 2nd of January. So between the 31st of December and the 5th of January, Gate 38, which is housed in your root energy center on your human design chart, is activated by the solar transit. So Gate 38 is known as the gate of the visionary, and in its highest expression, it allows us to use our biggest struggles as a catalyst to gain a deeper connection to our life purpose and a deeper connection to the why behind our actions. So, for example, if you are in business at the moment, why is it that your business is so important to you? What positive impact does it have in your life and the life of your clients? How have your past struggles led you to where you are today, and what did you have to do to alchemize that struggle into some of your deepest medicine that can now be shared and that you do share with the collective and your clients? When you create space to connect with the why behind your action, it really helps you to stay grounded in what is and what is not worthy of spending your time, your money, and your resources, your energy on. So it becomes much easier to find the balance between struggle and flow, and ultimately it really helps you stay connected to a deeper sense of your life purpose. How good is that? So to work with the energy of Gate 38 over the next week, it might be really helpful for you to take some time to reflect on your life experiences up until now, the ones that have helped you gain so much beautiful clarity on what is and what is not important to you. How has that led you to finding more balance in your life? And how can you use this understanding as we roll into the beginning of 2023? How can you use that to support you in sharing your gifts in a sustainable, heart-centered way that is for your highest good first and foremost, and then let that permeate out to the people you serve? So that was the overall energy that the collective is working with over the week between the 31st of December and the 5th of January. So that report comes from the solar transit through our human design chart. Throughout the year, the sun actually activates different gates in our chart. And so what that does is flavors the energy that we're working with for that week. So yes, that was the collective reading, and now I'm going to dive into some energy reports for each of the 5 human design energy types. So as I said earlier, if you don't already know your energy type, no stress, just fill out the form. The link is below this video, and I'll get back to you and let you know what your energy type is. If you know nothing about human design, what you do need to know is that your energy type is the entry point to your human design chart. So it is the most important thing to start working with when you're starting to learn how you're designed to exchange energy with the world around you in a way that promotes ease and flow, which is exactly what human design does. It helps you embody your unique energetic gifts. So now I'm going to do a reading for each of the 5 human design energy types, and I'm going to start with manifestors. I've got this beautiful new deck of tarot cards, Saint Soleil, what is it called? Mystic Dreams. Look at how pretty the cards are. They look like rainbow on the side. They're the most beautiful cards. Anyway, I'm very excited to be doing a reading for you guys with these today, because this is my first time doing readings for someone other than myself with this deck of cards. So super excited to start 2023 with a beautiful new deck of tarot cards. So I'm going to start with the energy report for manifestors for the week ahead. So manifestors make up 8% of the population, and they are here to turn inspiration into action. So that means that manifestors are trailblazers. They're visionaries that often have really weird and wonderful forward thinking ways of being and using their energy. So manifestors are designed to follow their urges. Like, they get inspiration and then they need to tell people about their inspiration. And by telling people about their inspiration, they help attract the right opportunities and synchronicities into their lives. So let's do a energy report for manifestors, what you're being called to pay attention to in the first week of January 2023. Holy shit, can you even believe we're here? All right, let's see what comes through, what we're being called to pay attention to for our beautiful manifestors. So manifestors, the Sovereign of Chalices is inviting you to be enriched by your emotional realm, to dive deep into your emotional realm, to help give you some sort of nourishment in terms of how you can really focus your energy and support yourself in a time that's really busy, that is really outward focused, right? So over this first week of January, which is often busy, doing fun stuff, social engagements, doing a lot of adventurous things, no doubt, connecting with the people that you love. The Sovereign of Chalices comes with us with this invitation to be enriched by our emotional realms, to see what we can kind of what mysteries can be unearthed by spending time just cultivating a deep sense of connection with your emotional realms. So what would that look like for the manifestors for the week ahead? It's probably going to mean taking, like, literally blocking out some time in your diary, to take some time out to just nurture your emotional realms. Doing the practices that help you feel connected to your emotional realms, doing the things in your life that really support you so that you don't feel depleted, so that you don't start feeling resentful of the people around you because you're spending so much time and energy with others. The whole idea, the whole reason the Sovereign of Chalices comes up is to remind us that our emotional realms are like kind of a barometer for how we are interacting, how we're spending our energy with the people around us. And when we're not finding that sort of balance, it can lead to, like I said earlier, resentment and just feeling really exhausted from not allowing yourself to nurture your own inner realms. So for the week ahead, manifestors, you guys generally also need to be really careful with your energy anyway, because you don't have access to long-term sustainable energy like some of the other energy types. And the Sovereign of Chalices is kind of coming up to remind you that, like, your emotional realms have got a lot of wisdom in terms of how you spend your energy, how you nurture your own energy. So over the week ahead, it's a really good opportunity for you to do that. All right, so that was the reading for manifestors. Now let's do a reading for manifesting generators. So manifesting generators are the only energy type that are a combination of two of the other energy types. So they are part manifestor and part generator. Man-gens make up 33% of the population, and they are kind of known for their multi-interested, high-paced, fast energy. It's not uncommon for manifesting generators to have like a lot of things on the go at one time. The thing with manifesting generators is when they understand their energy, this is a beautiful part of their pathway to success, is like bouncing from thing to thing. But if you don't understand how to work with your manifesting generator energy properly, then you can fall into really unhelpful patterns of behavior that make you quit on things before you're ready, right? So starting to experiment with your man-gen energy in a way that's really supportive, knowing when it's your energy type sort of guiding you to the next step, as opposed to perhaps your inner child like throwing a tantrum and making you quit on things before you're ready. So it's really important for man-gens to get really connected to their sacral response, to help them know what is worthy of investing their time and energy in. So let's do an energy report for the week 31st of December to the 5th of Jan. No, for the week starting Monday the 2nd. Okay, man-gens. Okay, beautiful. 9 of Cups for the man-gens. A beautiful card that invites us to be deeply connected to the idea of daring to dream of something so beautiful, so emotionally enriching, so emotionally fulfilling. Daring to sow the seeds of, what's the word I'm looking for? Daring to believe that you can be so enriched in any relationship. Now, it could be your own relationship with yourself, and often that's the first place to start, right? Deeply connecting with a sense of self-worth and a sense of self-love that helps you kind of embody all that you are without having to rely on external sources of validation. The 9 of Cups wants you to like dare to believe that it's possible to have that sort of level of deep emotional enrichment from your relationship with yourself. And, you know, if you're a person that is looking for love, then perhaps with another person. If you're someone that gets deep emotional enrichment from their business, then it could be that, like daring to believe that that level of connection, that level of transparency, the level of what's the word I'm looking for? The level of vulnerability, daring to believe that all of that is leading to a super deep, emotionally rich connection. So Mangens, over the week ahead, this is a time to kind of take stock of the energy that's around you in terms of your emotional fulfillment in your relationships. Start with yourself. Always start with yourself. How are you celebrating the level of connection that you have with yourself? Are you deeply connected to your sense of self-worth? Do you feel a lot of self-love? How do you treat yourself over this next week ahead when, there's all these sort of goal setting, New Year's intentions, vibes being thrown around? How does that make you feel in terms of your worthiness, your self-love? How do you feel about just being the way you are and cultivating a deep sense of self-love and self-worth the way you are today, right? So beautiful energy for Mangens for the week ahead. Look around, celebrate the sort of level of emotional enrichment you already have, right? Amazing. Okay, generators. 37% of the population are generators. So generators are they're here to turn inspiration into actual form. So generators are known as the worker bees of the collective. Our sacrals, I'm a generator, and our sacrals are a big part of why we have access to long-term sustainable energy. But the trick to being a Jenny, you got to find the things that you love, that light you up, that light your sacral on fire. And just like Mangens, developing a deep connection to your sacral is a really important part of your energetic makeup. So let's do a reading for generators for the week ahead. Week from Monday, 2nd of Jan. Here we go. Five of Swords. Okay, so Five of Swords comes up when we are being invited to check in with where perhaps we've taken on too much. Where have we overloaded ourselves, overcommitted ourselves? Where are we being invited to hand over some of the responsibilities, some of the things that we've taken on? And look, honestly, over this start of the year, right, we can all get super enthusiastic. And as generators, we have this spark, this fire, this super energetic vibe that we can get a bit carried away on sometimes, right? If we're not really discerning with how we spend that energy, what we focus that energy on, we can just say yes to everything out of this, we're just high on life type of energy, right? Now, the Five of Swords always comes up for us when we are really needing to check in with, have we overburdened ourselves? Is it time to hand off some stuff so that we can actually create space to, most of the time, it's to nourish our energy, to refill our energetic resources so that we actually can focus on the things that are important, right? So the invitation is to not get caught up in all sorts of madness. If you're a generator over this week, this first week of January, and you are feeling super, almost not really feeling your feet touch the ground because you're so wrapped up in all the festivities, which is really great, but you're also feeling really energetically depleted, really mentally depleted. This is what the Five of Swords is coming here to say, hey, what can you hand off to someone else? You need to create space for yourself to rejuvenate, to recuperate, to allow yourself to thrive. We don't want to start 2023 feeling all exhausted, All right, so Jenny's, check in with what you need to kind of outsource, offload, ask for support, ask for help with. That's your energy for the week ahead. All right, so let's now start with projectors. Let's do a reading for projectors. So projectors make up 20% of the population, and projectors are a beautiful energy type that are, their gift that they share with the collective is being able to see they have a very broad perspective of things, a new perspective of things. They can see clearly one particular thing. Usually projectors are very gifted at, and that particular thing they can see with so much clarity, and they're really good at upgrading, coming up with new systems, ways of making things easier. This is why we love you beautiful projectors, right? Because you're so good at spotting new ways of doing things that haven't necessarily been thought of before. Now, projectors, a positive energetic exchange happens for you when you wait to be invited to share your incredible opinions. Your opinions are vital to the success of the collective, but in order for them to be received in a really nourishing way, in a really positive way, it's really important that you learn to wait for the invitation to share. And the reason for that is that when people invite you to share, it's because they're ready, they're open and ready to receive your wisdom and then implement it so that your wisdom doesn't go wasted. So projectors, let's see what comes through for you for the first week of January. Ace of Pentacles, love it. The spark of new potentials. There is things moving into alignment. What is your relationship to your sort of energetic output in terms of like creation? The Ace of Pentacles is like creation is at on the tip of your tongue almost. There is this seed that is pure potential that is waiting to be like nurtured so that it can bloom into something delightful. So for projectors, for this first week of January, one of the best things that you can do is really pay attention to, if you've done any intention setting yet for the year ahead, start already paying attention to what is moving into alignment, because things are moving into alignment, and it's really important that you give yourself space to dial into that, to notice like what opportunities have been dropping in. Have I had, did someone ask you to join something? Have there been new opportunities to develop your skills? What has been moving into alignment that's going to help your creations start to bloom? So the thing with aces is that they need to be nurtured. It is pure potential, and it's not going to turn into anything unless you like I said, be open and ready to receive, and then spend a lot of time nurturing that, turning it into something tangible. All right, beautiful reflectors are the last of the 5 energy types that I'm going to do an energy report for the week ahead. So reflectors make up 1% of the population, and what makes a reflector is that out of their 9 energy centers, none of them are what we call defined. Now, if you want to know more about human design, because I'm sure there's a lot that is like tantalized your taste buds while I've been talking. If you want to know more, you can sign up for my newsletter, which is, you can go to @levelupwithkatib on Instagram and click the link in the bio to sign up for the newsletter. You'll get weekly embodiment tips. You can book a human design reading. I love doing human design readings, and essentially when you understand your human design, like I said earlier, you understand how you are designed to exchange energy with the world around you in a way that promotes ease and flow. So if you want more flow in your life, if you feel like you're pushing shit uphill too much, then human design is going to be a really beautiful way to help you move out of that feeling of stuckness and into flow. But you can also book a tarot reading with me. You can check out my latest group coaching program if you're a female entrepreneur. That is going to be an incredible space for you to help learn to embody your energetic gifts in a way that's going to support you in business. So yes. All right, so reflectors, your 9 energy centers, all of them are undefined, which means that you absorb and amplify the energy of people around you, like way more than the rest of the energy types. So it's really important for reflectors to be like super dialed into their emotional, physical, mental, energetic input and output. Like when you need rest, honor it, right? Because the reason reflectors are such an incredibly important, vital part of the collective is that they reflect back to us if we are living up to our full potential. So reflectors can tell when they can pick up on the energy of a room. They'll be able to tell if people are, living up to their individual potential and also as a collective. So we need them. We need them to help guide us to do better, to live better, to be our most expansive. Reflectors, incredible. All right, let's see what energy is coming through for you for the week ahead. Reflectors. Oh, the Eight of Wands. Okay. So the Eight of Wands is that beautiful energy where you start stepping into flow, or you experience that release of creative energy as you, it's like you might have been experiencing a lot of resistance. You might have been feeling like your creative fire has been like stifled a little bit. You might be feeling, like I said before, that you're pushing shit uphill a little bit. The Eight of Wands is it's like when you step into flow with the abundant river of all possibilities, right? The creative vision momentum starts building. You feel like the wind is back in your sails, and you can move forward with newfound enthusiasm, newfound clarity for where you're going, but more importantly, newfound passion for what you're doing. And that is what is driving the wind behind your sails, if you will. So reflectors, for this first week, enjoy that energy of like breezing into 2023 with renewed clarity, with renewed passion, and help that like feed your energy, right? Create space to really be creative, because this is like the prime time for you to dial into that, like really enjoy that the creative juices that are flowing. Just like roll around in the bliss of it, but make space to do so, right? And it's going to help you, if you're in business, it's going to help you, attract more of the people that you want when you let yourself roll around in the bliss of your creative visions. Like that's part of you bringing your authentic expression, right? So yes, absolutely beautiful energy for reflectors for the week ahead. Enjoy that feeling of and nourishment of like stoking your creative fire in order to help you move forward with more clarity. Well, that is it for the energy report for the week ahead. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure to be able to do this for you. And like I said earlier, if you want to sign up for any of my coaching packages, specifically Goal Getters, that is discounted until the 9th of January. So you can get that for $333 at the moment. It goes up to $444 after the 9th of Jan. If you want to book a human design reading or a tarot reading, you can book those through the links below the video or the link in bio on Instagram. So take care. Wishing you the most abundant, fulfilling, and joyful 2023. And until next time, take care of yourself.